In the heart of the Egyptian desert, where golden sands whisper secrets of forgotten kings, a tomb was unearthed, one that would change history forever. When Howard Carter first broke the seal of Tutankhamun's resting place in 1922, he didn't just uncover treasure. He unleashed a legend, a curse that would echo through time, leaving behind a trail of mystery, tragedy, and disbelief. Rumors spread like wildfire. Within months, strange deaths and inexplicable illnesses began haunting those who dared disturb the boy king's peace. Journalists called it the Curse of Tutankhamun, while scientists sought logical explanations: bacteria, coincidence, or pure imagination. Yet, something far deeper seemed to stir beneath the desert silence. The world was spellbound. From London's newspapers to Cairo's streets, every whispered word about the curse turned into obsession. Could the gods of Egypt truly punish mortals who defied their sacred laws? Or was it humanity's guilt, an echo of our own arrogance, that gave life to the myth? The tomb itself seemed alive, walls painted with divine warnings, the air thick with a presence beyond comprehension. Those who entered swore they felt unseen eyes watching from the darkness, as if Tutankhamun himself lingered just beyond the veil. But beneath the mystery lies another story, one of power, faith, and human curiosity pushing past the limits of the unknown. Because perhaps the true curse is not what the tomb held, but what it revealed about us. And tonight, we journey into that ancient silence, to uncover whether the Curse of Tutankhamun is a myth born of fear, or a truth buried deep in the sands of eternity. The desert sun of Luxor burned relentlessly over the Valley of the Kings. Beneath the sands, a team of archaeologists brushed away the dust of time, revealing faint hieroglyphs glimmering under lantern light, symbols untouched for millennia. Tension filled the air. This was no ordinary find. This could be the echo of a legend long buried. Whispers spread through the camp. The markings seemed from the 18th dynasty. Akhenaten's age, Nefertiti's reign, Tutankhamun's shadow. Yet something was different. The seal, the passage, the angle, all wrong for any known tomb. Dr. Salim Hassan pressed his hand against the stone, feeling the faint hum of history waiting to awaken. As they dug deeper, fragments appeared. Pottery shards, golden beads, a charm etched with the eye of Ra. The pattern told a story of someone royal, erased from memory. Among the crew, one name began to whisper through the desert wind: Nefertiti. But unease grew with discovery. Workers spoke of omens, sandstorms rising from clear skies, lights flickering in the tunnels, footsteps where no one stood. Still, curiosity triumphed over fear. When the stone door was lifted, a gust of ancient air escaped, the scent of incense and eternity. What lay beyond that threshold would change everything. Dawn broke over the desert, spilling gold across the endless sands. Dr. Salim stood at the edge of the excavation site, staring into a narrow stone passage sealed by ancient limestone blocks. No markings, no cartouches, just silence. Yet something about that silence felt alive. The air trembled faintly, and Salim sensed it, the pull of a secret buried deep beneath the dunes, waiting to awaken. The workers moved carefully, their brushes whispering over grains untouched for centuries. Each fragment seemed to speak. One uncovered an amulet, an eye of Horus gleaming beneath the dust. Another found the edge of a painted vessel. Murmurs spread. Some said the ground was humming, that the desert itself didn't want to be disturbed. Salim brushed it off, but deep inside he felt it too, an ancient presence aware and watching. That night, the camp fell silent under a canopy of cold stars. Salim's lantern flickered as he approached the sealed stones again. His fingers found faint carvings, a falcon, a sun disk, and then the face of a woman half erased, yet unmistakably regal. His pulse quickened. Could it be the lost tomb of Nefertiti? He hesitated, feeling the weight of history pressing down. Some doors, he knew, were meant to stay closed. And yet, he couldn't turn away. The discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb was hailed as one of the greatest archaeological finds of the century. Yet soon after, whispers of a curse began to spread through Cairo's dusty streets. It started with Lord Carnarvon, the expedition's wealthy sponsor. Just months after entering the tomb, he died suddenly from an infected mosquito bite. The newspapers called it the pharaoh's vengeance, and the legend took its first breath. Even stranger, at the exact moment of his death, the lights reportedly went out across Cairo, as if the ancient gods themselves had blinked. Then came a chilling pattern. One by one, individuals connected to the excavation began meeting untimely ends. George J. Gould, a financier who visited the tomb, fell ill and died shortly after returning to France. Arthur Mace, one of Carter's team members, also succumbed to mysterious ailments. Even Howard Carter's canary, said to symbolize good luck, was devoured by a cobra, the sacred serpent of pharaohs. Each new death fanned the flames of fear, and what began as rumor became a gripping global obsession. But it wasn't only those directly involved. Journalists, visitors, and even family members of the excavation team reportedly suffered tragic fates. Some died in car accidents, others from sudden illness. Coincidence or curse, no one could tell. Yet, to the public, it didn't matter. The myth had already taken on a life of its own. The Curse of Tutankhamun was born, and the modern world was about to rediscover its ancient fears of the afterlife. For years, the so-called Curse of the Pharaohs terrified the world. But scientists soon stepped forward with a different story. They explained that many of those who entered Tutankhamun's tomb might have been exposed to deadly mold spores sealed for thousands of years. Invisible killers awakened when the chamber was first opened. Modern medical analysis also revealed that Lord Carnarvon's death, long linked to the curse, was most likely the result of a simple mosquito bite that became infected, a tragic coincidence magnified by hysteria. Still, newspapers of the time ignored logic, fueling the legend and captivating a fearful public. Today, experts agree that the curse was a product of human imagination mixed with genuine scientific hazards. Ancient tombs, after all, were not designed for modern explorers. Toxic air, dangerous fungi, and emotional suggestion combined to create what felt like supernatural punishment. In truth, it was nature, not magic, that haunted the tomb of the boy king. As the years passed, the Curse of Tutankhamun became more than a tale of death. It transformed into a story about human curiosity and consequence. The curse, perhaps, was never a supernatural force, but a mirror reflecting our deepest fears when we disturb the silence of history. Modern historians began to see it differently, not as a punishment from the gods, but as a warning. Every discovery comes with a cost. In chasing secrets buried for millennia, we are forced to confront the fragility of our existence, the arrogance of our ambition, and the thin line between wonder and obsession. And so, the true meaning of the curse may not lie in death, but in legacy. Tutankhamun's tomb reminds us that even the smallest life can echo through eternity, that mystery keeps history alive, and that some secrets were never meant to be fully uncovered. When we look back at the legend of Tutankhamun's curse, we realize it was never just about death. It was about awe, respect, and the thin line between knowledge and mystery. For over a century, the young pharaoh's story has whispered through time, reminding us that some secrets are not meant to be conquered, only understood. In the golden silence of his tomb, the past still speaks, and we're still listening. But perhaps the real curse isn't in ancient words or invisible forces. It's in our own obsession with uncovering what should remain hidden. Every mystery we chase changes us a little, and every discovery comes with a price. Maybe that's why Tutankhamun's story continues to haunt us, because it reflects the eternal struggle between human curiosity and the quiet dignity of the unknown. And now it's your turn. Do you believe in the Curse of Tutankhamun? Or is it just coincidence wrapped in legend? Tell us what you think in the comments below. And if you want to keep exploring the greatest mysteries of history, make sure to like this video and subscribe. The past is full of echoes waiting to be heard. And next time, we might uncover one even more haunting.